Hello, hi guys, welcome sa ating first session ng online session for the meantime. So, continue yung magiging setup natin for the time being, no? So, lagi tayong magkakameron ng discussion regarding dun sa nasa textbook. Then, yung succeeding exercises will be answered by you and will be submitted dun sa LMS natin. So, kung hindi pa kayo nakakapag-register, nakaka-login dun sa LMS, so please do. So, as of the moment, meron pa din hindi mga nakakapag-enroll. So, sana makapag-enroll na kayo, no? Okay? So, to start our discussion, so we continue our discussion in chapter 5 of the book. So, after natin mapag-aralan yung mga iba't ibang techniques of integration. So, yung ating algebraic, yung trigonometric, and yung integration by parts. So, assuming tandaan nyo pa siya, so mag-proceed tayo dun sa next topic natin, which is yung integration of rational fractions. Okay, so for this chapter we have 4 sections which shall be discussed after nitong introduction. So for this session we will just focus on the first 2, then on the next session we'll focus on the remaining 2. Okay, so chapter 5, integration of rational fractions. So before we proceed, nilagay ko lang dito kung ano yung ulit yung definition ng rational fractions. So yung rational fractions daw is a fraction in which the numerator and or the denominators are polynomials. Okay? So ibig sabihin, may mga may variables tayo dun sa numerator and or denominator natin. Okay? So in dealing with integration of rational fractions, sabi dito and sa book, the integration of rational fractions depends on the kind of the denominator. Okay? So, pinaka-crucial na part dito is yung identifying what kind or what type of denominator we have on a given integral. So, yun. So, rational fraction is classified into 4 groups. So, these cases are given according to the kind of denominator the rational fraction has. Okay, so ito yung 4. So, again, this 4 or this discussion is already present in your book. So, assuming naiwan nyo sa dormitory yung book, ito yung discussion dyan, no? Okay. So, yung first 2 cases deals with linear factors, from which the first one is non-repeated and the second one is repeated. Okay. Linear factors. Ano ibig sabihin pag linear factors? So, linear factors, ibig sabihin niya ay yun yung mga natin. Okay, so as I've said, yung linear factors, these are equations na nag-appear sa form na ax plus b. Okay, so dito nakikita nyo. So ax plus b. So ito yung mga factors o linear factors na hindi na pwedeng i-reduce o i-factor out further. Okay. So, yun yung discuss natin for today, yung case 1 and case 2. So, yung case 2 naman is also linear factors pero repeated. So, ibig sabihin, pwedeng maulit, halimbawa, sabihin natin, factor natin is x minus 1 times x minus 1. So, na-repeat siya kasi twice nag-occur or naging present yung value na x minus 1. Okay? Okay, so let's start. So, let's start with case number 1. So, every discussion natin, of course, katulad sa discussion natin sa school, meron yung succeeding example. So, yung examples na bibigay ko is present sa book. So, kung hindi malinaw yung pagkaka-explain ko, you can ask your questions or have your clarifications. So, again, these examples are based from our book. Okay? So, let's start with case number 1. Okay, case number 1. So, yung sabi sa case number 1, for the denominator with the form or linear factor na ax plus b of the rational fraction, associate daw natin yung partial fraction a over ax plus b. Tapos, find natin yung value of a. So, partial fraction, yun yung tawag sa, kapag yung given, kunin natin, tama ba ito? Itong given natin na integral, ang ginagawa kasi natin, dinedecompose natin or nire-reduce natin itong original integral natin to a smaller or different fraction. O kapag halimbawa, di ba meron tayong given halimbawa na mga polynomial. Halimbawa, let's say, meron tayong polynomial na yung form natin is ganito. So, gamitin ko na itong scratch. So, halimbawa, yung meron tayong polynomial na x over x minus 1 plus, halimbawa ay 2 over x plus 2. So, yung ginagawa natin kapag nagko-combine tayo ng polynomial, gagawin ko lang tong 1, is kinukuha natin yung LCD nung denominators natin. So, nagiging nangyari, x minus 1, x plus 2. Tapos, kung ano man yung matira dito, so ito magiging x plus 2 plus 2 times x minus 1. So, yung ginagawa natin, ang given sa atin ngayon is itong form na to, i-decompose natin siya para maging ganito. So, reverse process tayo. So, yung didiscuss lang natin is yung technique kung paano siya i-reverse papunta dito. Okay? So, sana malinaw yun. Okay. So, sabi sa case number 1, for the denominator ax plus b, again, associate the partial fraction a over ax plus b and find the value of a. Ibig sabihin, sa bawat rational fraction o rational factor o linear factor makuha nyo, magpe-present kayo ng isang term na may gantong form. Okay? So, paano yung ginagawa? So, let's solve our first example. So, this is also from the book again. So, we have integration of x squared minus 5x plus 3 all over x cubed minus 4x squared plus 3x. Okay. So, what we can observe dito sa given example natin is yung nasa taas natin sa numerator natin, ang highest degree natin is 2 and sa denominator is 3. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong improper integral. Improper fraction, sorry. So, improper fraction, ibig sabihin, yung numerator natin is yung fraction natin is hindi siya improper. Kasi, mas maliit yung degree ng numerator sa denominator. Okay? So, hindi natin pwede siyang i-divide para ma-reduce o gamitin yung long synthetic division or division of polynomials. So, ang pwede natin gawin is to look at the denominator. So, at the denominator, we can factor out the value x. Okay? Para ma-simplify natin. So, try natin yun. So, we have x squared minus 5x plus 3 all over. Factor natin yung x, then we have x squared minus 4x plus 3 dx. Okay? Then, next natin gagawin is to factor itong nasa ilalim natin. Kasi nasa quadratic form siya, pwede natin siyang i-factor pa din. So, we have x squared minus 5x plus 3. Yung numerator natin, kinapi lang natin. Then, x. Yung factor nito will depend on your knowledge sa algebra. Again, kapag may positive 3 tayo, ang pwedeng factors niya is positive 3 times positive 1. Pwedeng maging negative 3 times negative 1. Pero check mo dito sa middle mo. So, meron tayong negative 4x, negative 2. So, kailangan natin ay x minus 3, tsaka x minus 1. Para pag pinerform natin yung full method nito, pupunta tayo dito sa second term natin. Okay? So, balik tayo dito. So, ito na yung linear factor natin. So, we have 3 factors. Meron tayong x, meron tayong x minus 3, meron tayong x minus 1. So, yung gagawin lang natin, meron tayong tatlong term. So, galing dito. So, for every ax plus b na rational fraction, associate daw natin yung partial fraction na to. Okay? So, meron tayo dito. Kunin lang muna natin ito, since ito naka-integral tayo, i-isolate muna natin yung fraction natin. So, we have x squared minus 5x plus 3 all over x times x minus 3 as x minus 1. Okay? Then, equate natin sa, papasok natin yung kada isang rational linear factor natin, lalagyan natin ng isang letter. So, we have 3. So, a all over x plus b all over x minus 3 plus c all over x minus 1. Okay, so ito yung tatlong factors natin. Okay. So, after natin makukuha yan, so what we can do is to simplify yung ating given equation. So, gagawin natin is to multiply both sides of the equation by the factor natin, yung common factor natin. So, x times x minus 3 times x minus 1. Okay? So, ito. Pag minultiply natin ito, matitira ito, x squared minus 5x plus 3 is equals to, ito, multiply lang natin sa each term. So, magka-cancel out itong x dito. Dito, x minus 3 mag-cancel out. X minus 1 dito magka-cancel out. So, we have a times x minus 3 times x minus 1 plus b times x minus 1. Then, we have c times x minus 3. Okay. So, yung goal natin kapag nag-arrive na tayo sa ganitong equation is to identify yung value ng unknown constants natin. So, kailangan natin malaman yung value ni A, ni B, at ni C. So, merong two methods kung paano ma-obtain yung values of the unknowns. So, dito, nilagay ko siya dito. So, method for obtaining the values of unknowns. So, we have two methods. Yung first one is assigning a strategic value for x. Para daw, maging equals to 0 yung unknown natin. Okay. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? So, pwede gamitin natin yung value ni x na magzi-0 yung mga ibang letter natin. So, let's say for example dito, tingnan natin. Kapag halimbawa, inequate natin x is equals to 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. So, 0 to. Magiging 0 to. So, pag derives mo yung constant natin, this will be 0 tong term na to. Then to, present din siya dito. So, magiging 0 din to. Matitira lang is may value si c. Okay? So, masasolve natin yung value ni c. So, same with the other factors. Okay? So, let's try. So, assume natin na x is equals to 1. Pag si x is equals to 1, so, mangyayari dun sa left side of the equation is 1 minus 5 plus 3 is equals to a times 1 minus 3 times 1 minus 1 plus b times 1 times 1 minus 1 plus c times 1 times 1 minus 3. Okay, so again this will be 0. So 0 times any number multiplied with 0 will be 0. So 0 to 0 to. So simplify natin to. This will be negative 1 is equals to 2 will be negative 2 times c. So negative 2c. Okay, so pag simplify natin, c is equals to 1/2. Okay, so we have meron tayo isang value ng unknown. C is equals to 1/2. Next, isip ulit tayo ng value ni x na pwede mag-0 yung ibang factor. So, try natin gawing x is equals to 3. Pag x is equals to 3, si A mawawala, si C mawawala, si B ang magkakameron ng value. Okay? So, x is equals to 3. Okay? So, substitute natin dito. So, 3 squared is 9 minus 5 times 3 is 15 plus 3. Then, we have a times 3 minus 3. 3 minus 1 plus b times 3 times 3 minus 1 plus c times 3 times 3 minus 3. Again, to will be 0. To will be 0. Answer natin will be, it will be 12 minus 15 is negative 3 is equals to, it will be 2 times 3, 6b. So, yung value ng b natin will be negative 1/2. Okay? Okay, last. Meron tayong b, meron tayong c, wala na lang natin is si a. So, para makuha si a, anong kailangan natin? So, ito, pwedeng i-assume natin si x is equals to 0. Kasi pag ito naging 0, 0 na itong dalawa. Okay? Natin, x is equals to 0. Okay? So, dito, yung left side natin will be 0 squared is 0 minus 5 times 0, 0. So, 3 na lang yung sa left side is equals to a times 0 minus 3 times 0 minus 1 plus b times 0 times 0 minus 1 plus c 0 0 minus 3. Okay, so this term will be 0, so will be 0, so remaining natin is 3 is equals to negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3, so 3a. So value ng a natin is equals to 1. Okay, so meron tayong a, b, c. So balik na tayo dito. So ibig sabihin, yung magiging equivalent ng original fraction natin. Okay, ito yung original fraction natin, ha. Substitute natin yung mga nakuha natin value. So 1 over x plus yung b natin is negative 1/2 over x minus 3 plus 1/2 over x minus 1. Okay, and simplify natin. So equals daw siya sa 1 over x minus 1 over 2 times x minus 3 plus 1 over 2x minus 1. So ibig sabihin, para ma-solve natin yung integral, itong original natin na equation, pwede nating substitute to. So balik tayo dito. Okay, so pagpunta natin doon, yung original natin, pwede natin gawing integral of 1 over x, parenthesis, minus 1 over 2 times x minus 3 plus 1 over 2 times x minus 1 parenthesis dx. Okay, so ito, distribute natin yung dx sa each integral, each term. So we have dx over x minus 1/2 integral of dx x minus 3 plus 1/2 dx over x minus 1. Okay, so ito magiging ano lang to, dx over x is ln of x minus 1/2. Ito ang, kung u to, ang du natin is dx, so same na to, so ln x minus 3 plus 1/2 ln x minus 1 plus c. Okay, so yung property ng natural logarithm or logarithm, kapag meron siyang coefficient, pwede siyang gawing exponent doon sa taas niya. Okay, pwede natin gawin, pwede natin gawin is i-multiply natin yung buong equation by 2 para mawala yung fraction. So gawin natin 2 ln x minus ln x minus 3 plus ln x minus 1 plus c. Okay, same lang yan. Then ito magiging ln x squared minus ln x minus 3 plus ln x minus 1 plus c. Okay, so kung ito minus, so dapat pag pinagsama natin yung natural logarithm, nasa denominator siya, and ito plus, dapat multiply siya dito. So yung final answer natin will be ln x squared times x minus 1 over x minus 3 plus c. So this will be our final answer. Okay, kung medyo magulo, so you can pause the video, rewind nyo para makita nyo kung ano yung na-miss out nyo, no? Okay, so ganun yung paano pag-solve sa kanya. Okay, so sagot pa tayo ng isa. So again, kung may question kayo regarding this number, comment na lang kayo dun sa video or message kayo dun sa GC natin. Okay, para ma-verify natin kung ano yung query nyo. Okay, next, try natin second example natin. Okay, ito. So we have dy, integral of dy all over 9 minus y times square root of y. Okay, so at first hindi natin ma-identify agad kung pwede natin i-factor out o ma-apply ba natin yung partial decomposition natin. So, pwedeng gawin natin is to use algebraic substitution muna to get the value of y o to get a value na pwede natin substitute dito. So, try natin i-let natin si x is equals to sige, ito, square root of y. Okay? So, base dun sa discussion natin before, itong x squared is equals to y. Then, pag kinuha natin yung derivative niya, this will be 2x dx is equals to dy. Okay? So, pwede natin substitute siya dito. So, ito, magiging yung dy natin will be 2x dx all over 9 minus y. Yung y natin is x squared. So, 9 minus x squared times square root of y ay x. Okay. So, ito, medyo mas madali na yung form niya. So, merong x dito. So, pwede natin cancel out. Yung constant, pwede natin labas. So, we have 2 dx all over 9 minus x squared. Okay. So, ito yung fraction natin ngayon. So, pag ginawa natin u is equals to 9 minus x squared, mangyayari sa atin is negative 2x dx dapat yung derivative natin. Okay? So, yung discussion regarding sa inverse trigonometric can be applied, pero one way of solving this is through partial decomposition. Ito. Okay? So, try natin kunin yung factor nitong nasa ilalim. So, kunin natin yung factor. So, 2 integral of dx all over. So, 3 minus x times 3 plus x. Okay? Okay, tapos kunin natin yung decomposition ng fraction na nasa loob. Okay? So, gawin natin tong 1 over 3 minus x saka 3 plus x. So, meron tayong dalawang linear factors. So, magkakameron tayo ng dalawang term. So, meron tayong a over 3 minus x plus b over 3 plus x. And para ma-simplify, multiply natin both sides of the equation by the common product. So, 3 minus x times 3 plus x. So, multiply natin. This will be 1 equals to a times 3 plus x, okay, plus b times 3 minus x. Okay? So, doon sa nalilito, nangyayari. Ito, pag minultiply mo to dito, may siyang b times 3 minus x times 3 plus x. Since common yung sa numerator and denominator ng 3 plus x, magka-cancel out siya, kaya ito yung natira. Okay? Okay, so yung anong solution ng pwede dito? So ito na yung term natin. Yung ginawa natin kanina, di ba sabi natin may two methods of obtaining values of unknowns. Yung isa yung strategic value. So pwede tayong mag-assume ng value ni x para maging 0 siya. Yung next is equating yung coefficient ng respective powers natin. Okay? So try natin yung pangalawa. So sa pangalawa, kailangan mong gawin is to distribute yung unknown coefficient natin dun sa given equation. Okay? So 1 is equals to 3a plus ax plus 3b minus bx. Okay? Tapos pagsamahin nyo yung parehas na term. So ibig sabihin dito sa right side natin, itong 3a at 3b are both constant. Then si ax at minus b is para sa x raised to 1. Okay? So, 1 is equals to, i-factor out ko yung x. So, meron tayong a minus b. Then, yung x raised to 0. So, ibig sabihin, equal to 1. So, meron tayong 3a plus 3b. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, constant to. So, equate, ang doon sa pangalawa is, equating coefficient of the respective powers. Okay? Dito, ito is yung power natin is 1. Yung nasa left side natin is constant. So, yung factor nito, may imaginary siyang factor dito na x raised to 0. So, yung may x raised to 0, pag-equate natin. So, 1 is equals to 3a plus 3b. Then, yung para sa x, sa left side, wala naman para sa x. So, 0, ito yung first equation natin. So, 0 is equals to a minus b. So, ibig sabihin, from this equation, sa equation 2 natin, alam natin na si a will be equals sa b. Okay? Then, substitute natin dito sa 1. Okay? We have 1 is equals to a is equals to b. So, pwede makuha natin si b. So, 3b plus 3b. So, we have 1 is equals to 6b, or b is equals to 1 over 6. So, whatever the value of b, yung value ng b, this will be also the value of a. Okay? So, yan yung value ng a and b natin. So, ang gagawin natin ngayon is just to substitute tong values na nakuha natin dun sa original fraction natin. Okay? So, we have 1 over 3 minus x times 3 plus x is equals to 1/6 over 3 minus x plus 1/6 all over 3 plus x. Okay? So, ito daw yung value natin. So, pwede natin itong i-substitute back dun sa original natin. Simplify ko lang. So, ito magiging 1 over 6 times 3 minus x plus 1 over 6 or so 6 3 plus x. Okay? So, ito pwede natin gamitin din sa original natin dito. Okay? 2 integral of, ito yung magiging bago natin. So, 1 over 6 3 minus x plus 1 over 6 3 plus x dx. Okay? So, common yung 6 sa kanila. So, pwede natin nilabas yung 6. So, pag nilabas yung 6, this will be 2 over 6 o 1/3. Okay? So, we have dx over 3 minus x. I-factor natin. Plus dx over 3 plus x. Okay? So, kunin natin yung integration niya. So, dito, kung u natin is negative x, kailangan negative dx. So, introduce natin yung negative na number. So, 1/3 times negative ln 3 minus x plus, ito will be ln 3 plus x. Okay? Plus c. Okay? And to simplify, ito minus, ito plus. So, pag pinagsama natin, pupunta lang to sa ilalim. Okay? So, 1/3 ln 3 plus x over 3 minus x plus c. Okay? Pero, since nag-substitute tayo kanina ng value for x, kailangan balik natin siya doon sa original na variable niya. Okay? Dito ko na lang isunod. So, 1/3 ln 3. Yung value ng x natin is square root of y. So, 3 plus square root of y all over 3 minus square root of y. Okay? Ito yung value ng nasa loob ng ln plus c. So, this will be the final answer. Okay? So, makikikorek nung sabok kasi yung sabok is baliktad itong digit nito. Okay? So, meron siyang nagkamaling value, may nag-negative sign siya. So, dapat ito yung ano niya, final answer niya. Okay? So, yung case 2 will be available on the next video.